45.
Hey, check it out. This is Eminem, and the Streetz is watching.
GANGSTA GRILLZ.
Cannon.
We know drama in the homie
The wait is finally over. The affiliates have taken over the wheel. Right here on the Streetz is watching on Shade 45.
888 Shade 45 Friday night. The gang's all here. Mr. Thanksgiving, DJ Drama, Trendsetter Sense, Don Cannon. We got family in the building.
Yes, sir.
He found time due to his busy schedule. He's quite successful these days. My guy is here. Mustard.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man? Welcome back to the town.
Yes, sir.
How you
Happy to
feeling?
be here. I'm cool.
Happy New Year to you, too.
You too.
Congratulations. I don't know where to start. There's so many things to congratulate. Personal life is going up.
Yeah.
Business life is going up. Does it feel like it all coincides? Like when one thing is in order, the everything else falls in place?
Yeah, it feel like everything's just falling in. I think about it every day. Like, damn, what day is it going? You know how we're trained to think that something is gonna go wrong.
Right. You prepare for the worst.
Yeah, I was talking to Nip about that. And he was like, you think everything is gonna go wrong because everything's going good, but this is what it's supposed to. This is what's supposed to happen. So.
Well, they say like happy wife, happy life. So
yeah, she happy.
Is happy. Then
She happy. So I'm having a good time right now.
Congratulations, you got a third youngster on the way.
Third baby.
How was the
baby number 3?
How was the baby shower?
It was crazy, man. It was wild. Gang of family. All my peoples was there.
Was this one different from the other ones? Like,
I feel like her whole pregnancy this time has been different. It's like it seemed like it was fast, but it also is like it's different. I don't know what's different. I can't pinpoint what's different, but it's
probably a lot more
different.
wealth, so the baby showers are to another degree now.
Yeah, that's something sentimental is different. It's like something in me feels different about it.
You have a boy, you had a girl. Did it matter what you were?
No, we thought we was having a girl this whole time, and then she found out. She went and got ultrasound super early for whatever reason, and they ended up telling her it's a boy later on. So it didn't matter to me though.
You have names?
Cody.
Cody.
Her name's Cody. Yeah.
Named after?
All our kids' names is K. We all got the same middle name, including my fiance.
That's fire.
Her name is Chanel Dijon. Gonna be McFarlane. My kid Kylan Dijon McFarlane. Daughter Connor Dijon McFarlane. Cody Dijon McFarlane.
Nice.
Yeah.
My coworker just pointed something out to me, and I knew this, but we were trying to get the time and date of it. When did you drop the DJ out of DJ Mustard?
At this point, I don't even know. Probably 6 months ago. 3 to 6 months
so
ago.
it was more recent.
Yeah, it was recent. It wasn't that long ago.
Why?
I think I'm growing more. I'm more than just a DJ.
Of course.
I think I'm an executive. I'm a producer. I'm a DJ. So I didn't want to just label myself as just one thing. Although I do love the DJ, I still say DJ Mustard.
Do you still feel like DJs get pigeonholed? Like,
of course, you know how hard it is for the DJs, man. It's super hard for us, man. It's super hard, So we definitely get pigeonholed.
Well, you're definitely one that's helped changing that narrative and everything. Going forward.
Man. I'm trying to get it in.
Congratulations. Single just went gold.
Yeah.
That was
gold
crazy.
in 2 months.
That's pretty.
That's
fast,
a big accomplishment for me,
Hell of
man.
an
You know how hard it is for us as DJs to get these songs and these artists to do these verses.
And let's talk about that, because a lot of people still find that surprising. Someone in your position, even in my position, and others' position, like no one would ever think it would be hard for DJ Mustard to get the Migos on a record. Like it would feel like it was a no-brainer. It wasn't easy. And when I was reading your one sheet coming up, it was you were talking about having to call their phones every day.
Yeah, I was calling at least 20 times a day each of them, except for Quavo. Quavo was like a one-call thing. Our relationship is kind of different. You know what I'm saying? Like if I call Quavo right now, pull up. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. We got cool from the last song on her. So with him it was easy. And then Takeoff and Offset. Maybe like 10 times a day, 20 times a day.
So walk us through that record, how that came about, because one would even assume you guys were all in.
Nah, so Quavo came. I called Quavo. I'm like, yo, I need you on my album. He like, for sure, I'm on my way. He pulled up. He like, pick a beat. I picked Pure Water. He did that 30 minutes tops. I'm talking about like hook, verse, 30 minutes tops. That's crazy. He did that. I'm like, yo, who should I put on it? He like, I don't know. I'm like, I need to. Now that I think about it, I never had a song with all 3 of the Migos.
Okay.
And he was like, yeah, you right. So I'm like, help me get everybody on, you know. He's like, all right, you know.
That helped me get is a tough
put
one.
me on a group chat. So now we texting. Me and Quavo are the only ones texting in this group chat. You know what I'm saying? So
everybody else is
so
left on
finally I
red.
start hitting them separately. I'm hitting Offset separately. I'm like, I'm gonna do this one at a time. And when I started to do this album, I was like, I'm gonna leave my ego at the door. I'm not gonna have no ego. And you know how it is. We all people. We all got money. We all, you know, you included everybody that does this. It's like, you know, you're not gonna do a verse for me. It's like, what do you mean? Like, you can't do it right now. You know, that type of thing.
Then how many times you hear I'm in album mode?
Yeah,
I'm in album mode.
What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Me too. Right? You know what I'm saying?
That means I want to do it for you. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it right now.
Can't do it right now.
Yeah.
So my thing was like, I'm gonna leave my ego at the door, and I'm not gonna care how I'm looked at. So if I look like the annoying nigga that just keep calling you, I'm gonna look like the annoying nigga that just keep calling you until you answer.
Right.
And when you answer, I'll give you a couple days if you don't do it after that, but I'm gonna still be annoying. So I just kept calling Offset and calling them to nigga FaceTiming them, calling them, FaceTiming them until he just picked up one day. And I know he picked up like, nigga, what? You know what I'm saying? So he finally picked up. He's like, what's up, fool? I'm like, I need you on this song. They already wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? He like, all right, pull up on me and be in the studio. We didn't get in that night. You know what I'm saying? So I just kept.
In LA. He's in LA.
LA.
Got you.
Kept calling. And one day he just hit me at 6 in the morning, maybe 5 in the morning. Like, yo, I'm ready. Where you at? I'm like, I'm about to pull up on you. He like, pull up. Woo. I think he might have thought like, oh, this nigga gotta be sleeping, you know, some shit like that. But I was up, so I'm like, I'm dead tired. So I'm like, I'm about to slide over there. So I slide over there. He do the verse, knock it out for me. Boom. So we get that. So now, Takeoff. So Takeoff. I'm back in this group chat. So hopefully Offset and fucking Quavo can help me in this group chat because I already did my verse. You just gotta do yours.
Right.
So that shit didn't work. I had to text Takeoff separate, and I still wasn't getting no answer and shit. So Quavo like, look, bro, you might have to come to Atlanta. I'm like, all right, for sure. So I came to Atlanta, and that's when I went to that Hawks game with Quavo and Cardi.
Okay, we saw those pictures on the gram.
And I was here for that verse.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So me and Quavo went to the studio. We did a couple songs, and I'm like, all right, so where's Takeoff? You know, so he at the house. I'm like, all right. So Quavo called his mom, like, look, wake him up, man. Like, wake him up. He gotta do this verse. He never woke up. Never got the verse. Went back to LA. I'm like, look, man, if he can't do the verse, I'm gonna just have to have you and Offset. I'm gonna just have you and Offset, man, and that's just gonna be what it is. He was like, nah, he gonna do the verse. I'm telling you, he gonna do the verse. So I came back. Now I'm back from Atlanta. Maybe this is the second day. Darrell hit me like, yo, fool, we've been looking for you. He did the verse like 2 days ago. I'm like, so I went to Atlanta for nothing? Like the verse was done when I was in Atlanta or no? But he was like, I'm about to send it to you right now. He sent it to me. And
do you like to have plan Bs or do you like to just plan A and
I ain't had no plan B.
Got you.
I had plan A, and if plan A didn't work, I was gonna have to go to plan A.
So for those listening, I've done it a couple of times, but please explain and talk about, you know, how difficult and how we make it almost seem easy when you put an album together like this, when you put a producer DJ compilation.
Because the DJ, us as DJs, we expect it to be a little different type of thing. All right, let me get this verse. You know, you do a million verses, let me get one. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was more so like I'm a treat myself as like I'm a rapper. And when I'm with YG and he do all his albums, you know how it is. Oh, I got Drake. I'm trying to get Drake to do this song. He got to trace Drake. You know, Drake probably don't got to trace nobody, but like certain people you just got to do that. Like, you know, you might want
Drake might have to chase Adele. Like,
he might have to chase Hov.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He might have to Hov. I'll give you to you in a week or so. You know, something like that. But for the most part, it gets done. So that was my mindset for the whole album. Like, I got to get it done by any means necessary. I don't care how they look at me, and nobody's gonna actually look at you crazy anyway if you get a hit. So now
100%.
we got a gold record with me and the Migos, and what can you think about? Are you gonna think about me calling you that many times? Hell no. You're gonna think about, oh, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad he was that persistent to make me do this verse. So
888 Shade 45.
Yeah.
Mustard is here. This is not your first album. You know, how do you put this album? Where do you weigh it?
I'm gonna call this my first album.
We're
gonna call them the last ones the warm up because this is the first album that I'm actually signed to myself.
Got you.
You know, and this is the first album where I think that this is my first song on the Hot 100 out of all the songs I've ever done.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And this song, like Won't Hurt, just went gold like maybe 6 months ago. That song's 4 years old. This song went gold in 2 months. So I know I'm doing something differently, and I think that this is what I was trying to do this whole time, and it just was timing. So I'm gonna call this my first one.
Being a label owner, one of the difficult things that I ran into, I'm curious on your take on this. You'll call, I'll ask for something or need something done, and in a response, someone will say, okay, I got you, but I need this from Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh my God, I hate it.
So how often when you might need something or be in the mix of doing something and somebody say, I need Ella Mai for this
I just start playing the game because this is all a game when you think about it. This is a big, big game, and you know how it is. So this is all a game. Okay, send it. Because that's what you would tell me. All right, send it. All right, let me get this verse. All right, I'm going to play it for her. I will play it. 100%. If she don't like it, she don't like it. I'm not fighting. I can't fight for anybody and be like, you have to. I have to let her be her and be like, yo, you want to do this song or not? If she's saying, right now it's not time for me to I don't want to do that right now. I got to respect her as that. I hate when people say that, though. I hate when people like, yeah, I need your girl. Or people just call me from, you know how it is. When you're not so hot. You're not so hot, and these people wasn't answering your phone calls, and they call you because now you got somebody that's hot, and they call you now, and they like, yo, I need your girl on. Whoa. Where was you at?
Yeah, where were
I remember, because, nigga, you wasn't answering that phone, but, you can't take it personal. This is our business, and it's fine, and I take what the game is going to give me, but I'm going to play the game back.
Congratulations on her success.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about your history. Like, how did you originally come about on Ella Mai? And
my girl found Ella.
Wow.
She showed me her in the house. I was getting dressed, going to the studio. She's like, you should check this girl out. And I'm like, all right, for sure. Man, so I'm leaving the house, and she's like, no, you should really check her out because she's really good. She sent it to me again. You know how you see something on, like somebody show you something on the internet and then you see it all the rest of the week? That's what happened. I started seeing her. Some guy passed away in L.A., and they started putting her video behind his pictures, and she's like, I'm like, damn, that's the same girl. So I DM'd her. I'm like, yo, what's your situation? I don't have no situation. I'm in London. I'm about to go to New York. I said, well, I'm about to be in.
Did she have Booed Up yet, or
no? Hell no. Okay. She didn't have anything.
Got you.
She had her own songs, but none of those songs I did Booed Up with her, with Joel James and her, maybe 3 years before the song came out.
Okay.
Or maybe 2 years. I don't know.
Okay.
But that whole thing came about was. When I did meet her, I was like, you gonna be in New York, I'm gonna be in Philly for Made in America. I'm gonna drive up to New York and I'm gonna meet you. She was like, all right, cool. And she told me like people was reaching out to her and this, and I said, anybody? Because in my mind I'm like, how is nobody seeing her?
Right.
You got no manager, no nothing. I'm like, all right. So I go up there, we did 3 songs, and then we start doing these EPs. Once I told my team, like, yo, I gotta sign her. This is the girl I want to sign. We need to sign her. I stayed on my team. Please, let's sign her. I flew her to LA. We did more songs, and we was like, we're going to do these EPs. And at that point, she wasn't even signed yet. A lot of the 2 EPs before, she wasn't signed. We was in a production deal. We wasn't signed all the way. You know what I'm saying? So did those EPs, and the goal was if we didn't get a single off the EPs, then we would put them all together and then make an album out of those and add some songs. But we ended up getting Booed Up, and Booed Up was an older song that I already had. And I was like, yeah, you should do this
When
song.
you say you already had it, you mean you just had the beat?
The song. We had the full thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then they
so
went
that
back
song
in.
had been done.
Yeah, they went back in, changed words, did whatever they wanted to do. And then I called Rance, and I'm like, yo, Rance, I need you to replay this because I had this sample, you know what I'm saying, that I made.
Shot to 1500.
I had this beat created.
Gotcha.
So I created this beat long before, I signed Ella, whatever. I got the song. I'm like, yo, Rance, I need you to, once Ella recorded it, I'm like, yo, I got the song. I need you to replay this because I want to sound different. I didn't want the same feel that I got from that sample. You know what I'm saying? So once he played it over, I was like, this is it. And that was like an intro to her EP. We didn't think it was gonna be what it was. We just needed an extra song for her EP.
Now, some years later, Grammy Award winning and everything, is it kind of like a funny feeling to you for this to be your first Grammy?
Yo, it's ridiculous. All these rap songs I did, all this Rihanna's and this and that, and I get a Grammy for the R&B song.
Off your label, though.
Off my label, and it's my biggest song. What's crazy is like you do all this shit, and then your stuff, I'm sure the stuff with Uzi is like huge.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like maybe the biggest shit you've done.
Absolutely.
And this is obviously the biggest song I've ever had. Is my whole producing just beat everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Does it change you going forward on how you might approach or think about what you're working on or what you're doing or?
Nah, I gotta keep doing what I've been doing because I didn't think or know that this was gonna be like this. I thought I was just doing what I like to do. I didn't think it was gonna be I didn't think it was gonna win a Grammy. I didn't think that was even. I stopped even thinking about the Grammys because I thought I just never was gonna win one. I was like, I'm not gonna win a Grammy. I thought My Crazy Life was gonna be. I never been nominated for a Grammy. So yeah.
Speaking of that, My Crazy Life is coming on 5 years.
5 years yesterday.
5 years yesterday.
Yeah.
What's that feeling like? Looking back
It's crazy,
and thinking about
man.
the time.
It's crazy. Somebody sent me a video of me and YG running down Fairfax when My Crazy Life came out 5 years ago, and I didn't even know it was that old. It was 5 years old. It seemed like it was yesterday.
What does that album mean to you within like what it represents for the culture?
That was the breakout of my career. Even though I had like Rack City and all that stuff, that was the first time people could actually see me giving a body of work and not just giving the singles. And wasn't the single guy. I had to give you, My Nigga, which was YG's breakout single, and Who Do You Love, and Meet the Flockers, and Sorry Mama, and all them songs. I was Do It To You. All them songs was like, us. We did it in Atlanta. It was crazy.
I remember.
So all those songs was me thinking, man, I just want to be like Dre or Lil Jon or somebody like that. So that was just my breakout.
What's it like for you to, when we think about the culture in the game, a lot of people have moments and sounds, and like you kind of came into the game, changed the sound, and then pretty much had everyone trying to emulate your sound, and to the point where then it became, then you almost get like, I don't want to say attacked, but then you start getting criticized. Like, can you do it again, or can you change your sound?
Yeah, that's why Pure Water means so much to me, bro. Because I think that before this song, I went and did R&B, and I gave y'all Ella's album. But before Ella's album, I had hearing. Matter of fact, I gave y'all Big Bank, Ella's album, YG's new album that just came out, and the songs I did on there. And I think all of those songs came out of frustration from me being from people just saying like, you doing EDM now. Obviously, I'm not doing that no more. But and then I started hearing people like with my sound, and it was okay. Like it was like, oh, this is a mustard, so it's okay now. And when it was me, it was like I thought I was like, I have to venture out. When you're a new producer and you come in, you're like, oh, you got to do something new because everybody think all your beats is the same. And, they posting these little pianos in your ass and all this shit, and it's just like, all right. So I'm like, well, I got to change it up because people think everything I'm doing is the same. So I had to go do R&B. I had to do Big Bang was more like my normal shit, but like I had to do R&B to make people respect me in a different light because, I think they wouldn't put no respect on my name. They got to put the respect on my name now.
I don't know if anybody was never not putting no respect on your name.
Not in that aspect, but just the fact that it was just like, how it is when you're a producer. You're the hot guy for 2 years. So you look at it. It was Mike Will and it was me. It's Metro. Now you got Wheezy and you got
Turbo.
Now you got the Turbo. You got DA.
Yep, DA.
It all changes. It's gonna come a time, and Timberland told me a long time ago. It's gonna come a time when people don't answer your phone call, and you're gonna have to prove them wrong again.
So I mean, when you get that advice, you kind of already are prepared.
I'm already
for this.
ready, but I didn't think that was gonna happen. Though I'm like, this nigga just talking. There's no way that's gonna happen. I'm scorching. Like, what do you mean? People not gonna answer my phone? You crazy? You know what I'm saying? But that shit happened, and I was like, damn, people really not picking up the phone. You know what I'm saying? So I had to really go buckle down and show them. Like,
do you feel like you feel like Tyga is somewhat responsible and does not get the credit for kind of like helping bring the West Coast?
Most definitely, 100%. If it wasn't for no Rack City, that opened up a lot of doors, for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Especially me. That changed my life. Rack City changed my life. It wouldn't have. I don't know I'm sure that I would have been successful, regardless. But I don't know that I would have, stuck to that sound and knew that was the right thing. I knew that that's what I wanted to do, but that definitely opened the door. The Rack City, the Bitch Better Have My Money, and all the songs, Faded, all the songs that Tyga was on, he was doing them on a bigger scale than us. At that time, we was just the kids in L.A. coming up. He was doing Faded with Lil Wayne. Like, that was like, Wayne's, what? That was crazy.
How did you originally get the beat to him?
YG. He called YG like, yo, tell your boy to be making your beats.
Got you.
Send me some beats. I sent him that beat. And he did. That was the only beat I sent. I sent one beat, and he did that beat, and then it came out. And Big Von called me from the Bay and was like, "Yo, this is a hit. tell them, and I don't know. I don't know what to tell them.
So even at that time, that wasn't per se your sound.
Nah, I wasn't even talking to Tyga.
Okay.
I didn't even speak to him while that was going on. I was speaking through YG, and I told YG, tell him it's a hit. Big Von told me. And I didn't even know what that meant. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, for sure. So, and they went with it, and it was actually a good song.
What you and Nip been working on?
Me and Nip, we working on some stuff, man. I'm trying to. Been talking about a project together, and just me executive producing his whole project.
Fine.
I don't know when that's gonna come though, because it's been busy. So, but we definitely got a couple in the can.
Are there we just saw you on 2 Chainz album recently?
Yeah.
When people are working on projects, are there albums that you want to make sure you're a part of? Like, do you reach out, or does it kind of just?
At this point, I don't really be doing that. I really, if you want to do something with me, I'm down. I ain't looking for nothing that I don't need to be. If I'm not the guy that's like, please, I gotta be on here. Hopefully, I would love to be on everybody's stuff, but it's different when you got your own artist. Like, I don't need to do that. What am I doing? I want to do my own album. So.
Is there a record that you're surprised didn't take off the way you expected it to?
I thought Won't Hurt, my song with YG and Quavo, was gonna be a smash, but it didn't work out like that. It was cool, but it wasn't crazy.
888-SHADE-45. Mustard is here. Talk to me about this the drip check.
Drip check, man. We checking drip. Whatever you got on, we gotta see. Can't get caught lacking. As you can see, drama is not lacking right now. I see the ice.
Light. I just do this.
Something light. See, he not lacking. It's serious out here. You know what I'm saying?
I can't keep up with you youngsters.
Nah, the drip check is just something funny to do for the people. You know what I'm saying? I get dressed every day, and it's just my life. And you'll see how all of this ties into like my life as well as my album. It's all about like where I'm at in life now.
Well, 2019, you're a sex symbol now.
I'm definitely a sex symbol. I woke up in the morning and I'm just like, this has to stop. Like, I can't look at myself in the mirror like this. I'm break the glass. I'm a sex symbol. It's crazy.
It must be a little harder. And
it's ridiculous, man. I wake up next to my girl and I just be like, how do you like? Can you believe that you with me? Like, can you? How do you like? You lucky.
Does
like,
she understand?
Yeah, she understands. I think she got it now down packed that she just engaged to a sex symbol. She should be grateful.
Have you moved yet? We got a lot of. We got a lot
I'm in that house.
To see that amazing immaculate.
I'm in the house. You got to come to LA and see it. It's
shit
super
looks
far,
amazing.
so you plan to pull
that's
up
fine.
and stay.
I'm staying.
Yeah, it's definitely
like
it's
it has a room for
crazy.
me.
It's crazy, and I actually love it, man. I woke up in the morning the other day, and I don't even wake up early. I woke up early and I just started playing Baby Shark, and I got the Sonos system.
Oh yeah,
so I ain't had no Sonos before.
Right on your phone.
So I'm on my phone playing Baby Shark, and that shit just all around the house. I went downstairs, my kids was dancing and shit. That shit was amazing. It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Is it hard to leave the house?
Yeah, I didn't want to come out here. I was definitely wanted to stay at home, and I got this nice bed and this bathtub. I wanted to stay and chill, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
888-SHADE-45. Mustard is here.
Yeah.
What's some of Mustard's favorite hip hop movies? Like
hip hop movies.
Like a top 5 maybe? Like
hip hop movies. Paid in Full.
Okay, it's a great one.
Is Menace to Society considered a hip hop movie?
Absolutely.
Menace to Society. I actually love Don't Be a Menace.
Okay,
it's ridiculously funny. Juice.
Yep.
Friday.
That's a good list.
Yeah, I'm 5.
Great list. What do you do for leisure?
Leisure?
Yeah. Do you have leisure? Do you know what that is?
I don't even have leisure. Relaxation time?
Yeah, that.
My girl just told me like you have to take a day off. Do you take those days off?
When I can, maybe like a Sunday if possible.
See, my Sundays is still turned. Like right now, it's just super turned for me right now because I'm working on YG and everybody's stuff. So I don't really have.
You got
that.
time in life, so don't need to rush to leisure.
I'm to chill. We'll drop. Damn, what do we do to chill? I don't know. Go eat. I don't know. Like go bowling or something.
What are your kids listening to these days?
My son loves XXX. My daughter, she likes Cash Doll.
Okay.
Her mom plays Cash Doll for her. She
Did you
They like my stuff too. Marshmello. They love Marshmello.
They like Marshmello.
They love him.
Did the wife get a plaque?
Of course, yeah. Okay. Ella, for sure. 100%. She gotta have a plaque. She had to. It wouldn't have been though. It wouldn't have been me and Ella if it wasn't for her. It's crazy. She won't let me live that down, by the way.
No, I bet she don't. Yeah.
She keep telling me to hire her, but it's like, yo, you're
hired.
You're
what are you talking about? You're on internal payroll.
For sure. Internal payroll. For sure.
Mustard, congratulations on everything, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
We're looking forward to what's coming this year, 2019.
Yes, sir.
The drip checks and all. Y'all know what it is. 10 summers. Let's get it.
This is definitely the best interview of all day.
Oh yeah, right on.
Yeah, you definitely always. Yeah,
I might be here.
Oh, you gonna be here?
Yeah, Friday.